Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talk to Me Nice, where we talk about love, life, and all things spice with your girl Nation.
What is the hair doing?
Yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah. You need some shit,
We have our sisters in the building.
yeah. You know it goes down on the high speed. And every episode it gets spicy. Would you rather with Shay? Who would you rather with Nature? Talk to me nice, yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of
Talk to Me Nice, where we talk about love, life,
and all things spice with your girl Nation.
and Miss Shea Butter Baby.
And we're back with another solo dolo episode today.
What's going on? Did y'all miss us?
And you should have.
No, you didn't. You did? Okay.
So we're just gonna dive right on into it.
Yeah, because to be honest, look, we ready to go. And we just trying to sit and talk to y'all for a little bit, cute little sip, cute little talk,
So
and get to the house.
so great.
Y'all know how it be sometimes. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. And I gotta get home to my son. So
what's been going on? What's new?
no. Same old.
Well, yes, and Mother's Day just passed, so happy belated Mother's Day to all the baddies out there, all the moms. Yeah.
Period per.
So, I guess we just gonna dive into hot topics then, right?
You know, the hot topic, it kind of got something to do with a mother.
Yeah, so if y'all follow YouTubers, Neat and King, they're not together anymore, but they were together and they were like a YouTube couple, but they're separated now. King is now engaged to Lena. But if y'all been following like in the media, it's been this whole big thing about Lena and King's engagement party. And it's been going viral and blowing up because Neek and King, they have a son together, and then King and Lena, I believe they have some kids together as well. But for the engagement party, like all the other kids and everything, they had outfits. But Kaiser, Neek, and King's son, he didn't have an outfit. So we just wanted to dive into it. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments. So basically, we want to know who's in the wrong here. Is King and Lena in the wrong for not getting for making sure Kaiser had an outfit for their engagement party, or is Neek giving like bitter baby mama? So like, let's get into it.
That was a reach. The bitter baby mama. Who said that?
I'm just saying, you know, people just label people a bitter baby mama.
That's what they saying about her though?
Some people have been saying it.
Oh no, that ain't it at all. How is she bitter? She ain't even talking about nothing else but her son.
And then, you know, just I just use bitter baby mama because it's just like a stereotype type of typical thing. But just whatever, like tripping baby mama, whatever you want to call it. It don't necessarily have to be bitter, but just who is like in the wrong.
I mean, it ain't got to be about a baby mama or anything like that. She was just, her son was left out, so she felt the way, I guess. But I mean, well, her son was almost left out, but she made sure her son wasn't left out. So
yeah, I definitely think it was Lena's and King's responsibility because it is their engagement party, and then all the other kids, they had outfits as well, and like y'all had outfits, so why would you forget about like your firstborn, like his outfit and stuff? And I believe Tyler lives with Neek's mom, so he lives with his grandmother. But like, still, it still shouldn't matter. You're the father, so
why he live with the grandma?
It's I haven't dived into all that, but he lives with the grandma, so. I know he was saying like, oh, you know, it was a grandma saw whatever, blah 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 blah. But I think to boil it down, it was Lena's and King's fault that he didn't have an outfit for their engagement party.
Yeah, I mean, whose else fault would it have been? I don't understand. Neek came to the rescue, so she shouldn't be faulted for nothing. Like,
yeah,
he didn't have. Did someone plan? Like, did he say something like, "Oh, can you bring Kaiser an outfit for the party" or something like that? Is that what happened?
I talked about it like 2 weeks prior, but in Neek's video, when she's getting ready to find Kaiser an outfit, she literally says that he just now told her that he didn't have an outfit. So
Neek didn't get one in time. But when he went to his dad's house, they didn't have they seen that he didn't get one in time. Like he went to his dad's house with no outfit, so they knew he didn't have no
He
outfit.
didn't have an outfit.
And so instead of buying him another outfit, they just didn't give him one to make it seem like Neat was.
Yeah, I don't understand why Neat had to be the one to get outfit for their engagement party because it's going to be with them eventually. And then I did see a one part or whatever. He was ripping and running all day trying to get stuff ready for the party or something like that. So I guess he didn't have time. But I don't know.
That should have been included in the ripping and running.
Exactly. Like you have to do everything else. You have to do
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. No shout out to him. That was really, really wrong for leaving your firstborn out, and making him feel like he ain't accepted into the new family. Like, how y'all gonna all have an outfit and you forget him, and then you have all these excuses as to why you forgot him. It shouldn't even be no excuses. You forgot to get an outfit for him. Why?
Yeah, and in his full YouTube video, I haven't watched it, but in the comments I was reading, like he mentions like father as Meek's son, like her son, and not like our son.
No, he didn't.
They were saying in the comments, I can't confirm or not, but they were just saying, mentioning your son as her son is crazy. But anyway,
That is crazy. And it's very telling.
It's giving like you got this new family, you just want to forget about your newborn, firstborn. So yeah, that's crazy.
Sips tea.
Anyway, y'all.
Team Meek in that situation. I mean, I don't know anything else, but she's right.
Because I really don't follow them too much. I follow Meek's stuff on Instagram, but other than that, I really don't watch. I don't watch them on YouTube or anything. But Team Meek for sure on this situation. Because at the end of the day got it again.
She got it done like a mom would. Happy Mother's Day.
Right. So
these cookies is fire.
No.
I should have made more than 4. It's the turtle ones, right?
Is it Tool House?
Yes.
Period. What's
the other cookies here? I don't know other ones.
Because I don't care. I want them instant right there. I know. Put them in there and cook them and shit.
You know.
But I'm working on
12 minutes.
I'm working on my laziness. Anything else been going on in the media?
Nope. JT and Suki beefing.
Girl, as an aunt, it's everybody. They mama beefing.
Yeah, something in the atmosphere.
It's like, dang, y'all like these. I understand y'all in the same industry as the industry, but damn, y'all just around each other all the damn time. Problem. It's other people in the world. That's how I get all these celebrities be dating the same celebrities and date other people. Be amongst other folks.
Yeah, maybe there's like something going on in the industry where they're just like, hey, everybody beef. Maybe all the labels are like, hey, make your people beef. Let's make our people beef with each other. Let's cause some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we never know what's going on in that world, Chad. It's crazy. But okay, well, should we just dive into the topic then? And that's all we got for today.
Okay. So today's topic is about, we talked about it a little bit last episode. Shout out to Tori. She asked us this question. So we kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about it, like she asked a good question. So we kind of wanted to deep dive into it some more.
Yeah.
So it's about perception. So the topic is perception a real thing?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay. You have some questions?
Yeah. So, first of all, does it matter to you, or do you think it matters to the masses?
I think a lot of people do care about others' perception of them. Me personally, I do care and I don't care. I do want people to think that I am, a good person, of course, and they look at me as a good person, a good friend, etc. But far as when it comes to like the judgment, I really don't care what people think of me. I guess in that aspect.
Okay, understandable. I mean, I don't really care what people think of me either. I'm really more of like a free spirit. I'm just gonna kind of like be myself, really,
right?
No matter what. But I do think perception matters in some situations. Of course, you're not gonna care, but let's say in a job interview, perception may matter, or
when I think it comes to job, I always say this too. When it comes to jobs, like never leave a job. Well, depending on like what happened, but I always try to leave a job on good terms, I guess, like at least with the boss. I know just for me in like the retail world is so small. Everybody and their mama know everybody. All the store managers know everybody. So I think it's important to leave a good perception like of yourself when you're leaving a job, because you never know if that store manager or whoever that boss to know the next boss at the job you're trying to get. They could be chit chatting, because a lot of bosses they do that.
But if you left the job on a bad note, don't put it on your resume.
Well, I'm just saying, period. Like, I know a lot of my bosses and stuff, like, they be talking to other bosses in other retail stores and stuff, like, they just, like, this retail community. And, like, you never know. Like, my thing is, you never know who someone knows. So, even, like, not physically on your resume, but, don't just, they should give us 2 weeks. Then they gonna fire our ass. But, if you plan to quit, go about it the right way. Don't just, depending on the situation, don't just, lead or walk out or whatever. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, some situations require different exits. So definitely do how you see fit for the situation. But no, yeah, if I leave a job in a bad way, I'm definitely not gonna. It's like I didn't work there, and my next job is not gonna find out about it. So
if that happened like that, it's definitely not the job not going on the resume at all. And it's not gonna be talked about. They ain't gonna know I even work there.
Yeah, so I shouldn't come up in conversation.
Me leaving on a good term is always my go-to.
But what was we even talking about? Because that kind of got out. What were we talking about?
What was your question? But you had mentioned like an interview.
Oh yeah, because I said I think perception matters in certain situations, like interviews. I think perception matters because you want to be perceived as a good worker, a good, all these things, even if you are not. In that interview, you're going to, what I'm saying, make sure they perceive you that way. So obviously, you do care in certain situations how you're perceived. It does matter in certain situations, but the reality, or in a regular average situation, okay, you may not care, but there are different times where you have to change how people perceive you, or you're trying to change, or you want different people to perceive you different ways.
Yeah.
So I think perception is kind of cool because we will change it. Like, okay, yeah. If you think about going on a date, you want the man or the woman to perceive you as a nice, loving, loyal, trustworthy person. You want them to feel that energy from you or get that from you if you're dating them, but you don't want everyone to feel that way.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get to it.
Right, but you still want to be perceived as a all around good person, but then there's different levels. I want my man or woman to perceive me as, a lover. I want my job to perceive me as a top notch worker. So it's like all these different perceptions in one person from one different, I don't know how to explain it. I just think it does matter in certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
And some it don't. So that's when you like, yeah, fuck what you think about me. In some situations, like in just regular world, like, if you nothing to me as a stranger and you perceive me as a bad person, fuck you. You don't even know me or something like that. But it matters in some and not.
Yeah. It's definitely a little challenge. Well, for me, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but like at work, I obviously am myself, but sometimes I just gotta catch myself because, I don't want them to perceive me like somebody like unapproachable, or to be in my little moods at work sometimes, and I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. So that could probably be perceived as like, let me not talk to her.
Right. But at work, I can't really do that. But if I'm at home chilling, then it really don't matter, or if I'm around just not at work, it really doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm definitely not myself at work though. Obviously, I'm my social self. Like, I'm still gonna like probably talk. I may not make the same jokes, but somewhere around, the joking area. But yeah, it's definitely a difference when I come home and I kick them shoes off. It's definitely a whole different code switch. Ain't that what they call it? Code switching. Yeah, I may make a little joke in the G chat. I'm still funny now at work, but for the most part.
It's funny. We was just talking about a couple of weeks ago about code switching and Bible study. And this like woman was really debating because the pastor is very like what is it called? I guess like he interacts with us and stuff. Like he asks us questions and how we perceive the message from Sunday, blah blah blah. But she was really like, trying to say like, why do I have to code switch at work? If this is who I am, this should be who I am. I should have to code switch. And the pastor just like, well, some situations you really got to code switch. But Miss Man was like, nah, you gonna take me how I am, but.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to. There are some jobs that will take you how you are, or some people who you don't have to. I guess it's just if you want to or not. You can definitely be yourself in all situations, and it will get you to however you see fit.
Yeah,
but you eventually will, have to change it. I think Cardi B was just talking about that. Like she, was perceived as ghetto like a long time of her career. And she said that she had to eventually change how she like spoke on camera and said, because she used to say wild shit on camera. I mean, she still do, but she just don't say as much wild shit. Yeah. And she felt like, whatever, like I'm me. You gonna take me as me, but she had to like learn, okay, like some shit you don't need to say. And she said like that's what made her like really, really go up because she started like changing how she
and some people look at code switching like in Americans as what is it called when you're not showing like your true blackness or whatever, like they call that what do they call
Uncle Sam?
No, like
speaking proper.
It's gonna come to me. Yeah, it's gonna come to me later. But I was trying to think like, they feel like you should be. I can't think of it right now. But basically, black people feel like I'm not gonna code switch because, what is that called?
It's an ass.
No, like it's not coming to me. I will think of it later.
Okay.
I was trying to really explain it. You know how like a black person feel like if you don't do something, the black. I really can't explain it correctly.
A sellout.
There we go. You're a sellout. Like damn, I couldn't think of this. Yeah, like that's where I guess what she was trying to get to about sellout. Like she felt like she was sellout if she code switching, but I don't feel like code switching necessarily means you a sellout.
If you're trying to talk like a white person, you may be a sellout, but that's not code switching. Code switching is changing the certain words that you would say.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to say, I'm going to word it differently and word it professionally. I'm going to take some words out and put them for different ones. Like, I'm not changing how I talk and talking like a different race. I'm being myself.
That's exactly what the fact was saying. And she was like, nah, like I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna talk. And he was like,
okay. But there's a different there's different levels to life. So there's a professional level that's an actual word, professional. So that's where it changes. It's not.
You can't go to your boss like, what's up, my nigga? Like,
yeah, it's definitely, even if your boss is a nigga or is black, there's a different switch in life. So when you go from personal and chilling at home to business, like it's different. It's not just, oh, let me talk white because these people are white. No, that's not what you're not doing that. That probably will be a sellout. If somebody comes in there like, oh yeah, buddy, this is how I talk all the time, when you really don't, and you trying to, oh yeah, I watch that, I know, like, trying to fit in with them and you don't, then you may be selling out a little bit. Like, oh, they're so ghetto, like saying that, you may be a little sellout, but that's not code switching.
Yeah, you can still retain your, I guess you want to say, and be professional about it.
Yeah, code switching is saying, like, instead of saying that ain't my job, you say, I don't believe those are one of my duties, something like that. Switch it a little bit,
listed in
okay, like we gotta switch it. But look, instead of saying I just said, you could say per my last email.
I use that one.
Switch it, yeah, switch it. So boom.
As I mentioned in my previous email.
Yeah, you don't have to just be like, I just said that. You see, it's different. It's different. So.
Okay, that's fine. I can think of sellout for the longest. Okay, you got another question?
Okay, I wanted to talk about perception of time. People perceive time in different ways. So let's put it in a situation like after a relationship, like after a breakup or something. People perceive you differently if you move on fast. They respect you if you move on a long time, like if you take a long time to move on. So it's like, what is that perception of time? Do you think like it matters? Because whether she or he moves on the next day, the next month, the next week, they still moved on. You know what I'm saying? There's still someone else, So what difference does it matter of the time when it comes to that perception? Like,
I guess people just feel like once some couple breaks up, like they each should spend time alone because they just got out of a relationship. And how are you just jumping back into this new relationship so quickly? And I think people think when that happens, they say like, "Oh, that person must not really love the other person," or they would probably, they was probably cheating while they was still in a relationship, type of thing. But me personally, I really don't care what other people do. Like whatever floats your boat. So I really don't judge people if they got into move on really quick. They may say like, "Oh, she moved on, got quick," But I'm just gonna go about my day, and that's about it.
I don't know.
What's the time limit on when you should move on?
I know because I don't think people should like make rules like in someone else's life. Like if someone is moved on to someone, like I don't know if that's space for someone to make a comment because that's their life and their whatever. Like okay, like because they moved on quick, like what does that do for anyone?
Yeah, I'm nothing for the person on the outside looking in, but a lot of people saying like Sarai moved on really quickly from is Jacob his name?
Jacob Lattimore.
Yeah, from Lattimore. Yeah, she moved on really quickly to Joey Badass. But
how do we even know that?
How do we know the exact timestamp of their breakup? Like we just know what we see on social media.
But what's wrong with that though? Like if a man was offering her what she was looking for the very next day, like she obviously knew what she wanted out of life, so she don't have to take time alone if she don't need that. Obviously, if she need that, okay, she can do it. But if that nigga didn't have it and she knows what she wants and someone else to give it, she like if she wants to be loved and wants to be in love and wants to be in a relationship, that's what she's going to do. If she wants to be alone, that's what she's going to do. So there should be no, hey, if you break up, you need to be alone for a minute before you get somebody else. Like, who the fuck, you do that? Okay? Like, who the fuck are you? You somebody with
A lot of people say, like, damn, she didn't take no time to herself or to learn herself. Like, how we know?
Bitch, I know myself. So I was like, who are you? They be projecting their own fucking feelings on people. Like, the fuck? Because she can get two fine ass men back to back like that, and while the other one still love her, because she did say he still love her. Y'all heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, so like, I think you should take time to yourself after a relationship if you really don't got it all together, like especially if you're still in love. And there's nothing wrong with like dating, but if you're still in love with the other person, I don't think it'll be fair to the next person. If you still in love with your ex, and if you just I also like trying to heal from trauma from that past relationship, and that's when I think you should take some time to yourself before you jump into a new relationship. But
I think it all depends on the person because some people don't like to be alone. Some people don't. It just, everyone has a different personality. So you can't say being alone is a solution for everyone. Being alone just may be the solution for the people who are okay with that. Some people really can't fathom being alone. Some people need friends, family, entertainment, something. Like, it's just some people heal differently. Like some people may heal by going out with their friends every single day instead of being alone, or hanging out with their family every single day instead of being alone,
yeah,
or even just seeing a different guy every single fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like people, whatever makes them happy or whatever makes them well enough to move on to the next chapter, that's what they should do. But that's not being alone for everybody.
yeah, I don't know if a lot of people who can't like really they cannot be alone because it makes things whatever worse for them, and that's why you probably see them like always in a relationship. But just I can't speak for anybody else, but like if I was to break up in my term relationship, then I personally would spend time alone. I wouldn't hop into a new relationship, but that's just me personally because I'm okay with being alone. So
yeah, and see, everyone has different perceptions. Some people are like, like what did Niecy Nash say? She loves being married. So if she ever gets a divorce, she's gonna get married again. But that's what I'm saying. That's why she made that like decision in her life. She was aware of herself. She knew like, oh, I like being married, and it don't matter what the fuck this person. If you ain't playing the role in my life, okay, I will find someone who will, because I know in my life I want to be married. So that's how I feel about it. I can't get my fucking earring in my ear. So whatever. Team Aquarius, shout out.
But yeah, and then I think it just goes back into the projecting. Like a lot of people just project whatever they're going through, their trauma, whatever, onto other people when it comes to like relationships and just how they perceive other people. So I know that happens a lot. You have any other questions?
I do. I'm missing my ear. That's what it is. Okay, what would make your perception of someone change?
Seeing change within them. I'm more of a actions speak louder than words type of gal. So I have to actually see you like actions, and it has to be consistent for me, for my perception of you to change. If you're just telling me you're going to change and not putting any actions into it, then I'm not going to believe you, and I'm going to have the same perception. It has to be consistent too. Don't just be doing it for a couple of weeks or a month and think everything all copacetic, because it's not.
Yeah, I think I agree with that as well. I think I'm very I don't know the word at the moment, but I will listen to what you're saying. Certain comments will link something in my head. You may say something, a certain way, or say your thoughts on something or how you feel about something that'll make a light bulb go in my head. Like, okay, maybe he's this type of person, or maybe they're this type of person, based off the comment you said.
Mm.
So my perception of someone can change from their conversation, listening to what they talk about. If I hear, like, I can perceive you as a good person, but if, let's say you tell them a story, like, okay, what just happened to you today? Somewhere in that story, you did some fucked up shit. I'm a think, but you telling it, you don't think it's fucked up. You just telling me the story how you telling it. But in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, I wouldn't have done that. But so boom, my perception just changed. Like, maybe
Looking at your little different.
I may not just think you're a fucked up person, but I may think, like, okay, maybe they're that type of person. So
Yeah. And then I guess it is kind of relates to judgment a little bit. Like, I try not to judge people so quickly, but I may look at you a little different if I, like you said, they tell me something, you just gonna slide that by. I'm gonna jot that one down.
yeah,
Yeah.
judgment and perception, I think, are the same thing. What are they, synonyms? No, synonyms mean they sound the same but mean different.
No, synonyms, like, yeah, they
And then
mean the same. They
antonym.
don't sound the same.
Why are there two
Like,
different
when you
words
look
if
up
they
as
mean the same?
like a synonym for a word, it's just a different word. It doesn't sound the same. It's just a different word that means has the same meaning.
So what's an antonym?
I don't know what
Because an antonym means it sounds the same, but it means two different words, right?
Yeah, the antonym might be the sounding the same, but I know the synonym.
Hey Siri, what's a antonym?
Yeah, see, a synonym, girl, I can't say that shit, is a word or phrase that means exactly or nearly the same as another word, but it doesn't rhyme.
An antonym is a word with opposite meaning.
Opposite. So, yeah.
So what do we?
Synonym, same, antonym, different.
What was we saying that for?
Because you said you think perception and judge.
Okay, I think they're synonyms.
Synonyms, yeah. Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like, I try not to judge you by what you tell me, but I might jot that one down if you say something a little off the wall that I don't agree with.
I'm gonna definitely be breaking down the conversation.
Like, I just go slide that one by there. Like, I ain't catch that one.
Or if you talk about something a lot, I'm gonna be like, okay, he care about that or something like that.
Such and such or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
Nah, that was all my questions.
So I wanted to ask or talk about, do you think the perception, like, social media plays a big part in why we care about what people think about us?
For the people who do care, I do, because I typically don't give a fuck what someone thinks about me in the social media world, at least, for sure. But yeah, I think for the people who like are kind of like wanting to paint a picture of themselves, or don't want to be perceived as someone who actually care more so about what they're perceived as on social media. Because, in daily life, nobody fucking knows you. When you go out and get in your car and go to the gas station, nobody knows you. When you go to Kroger, nobody fucking knows you as you walk in these streets. The only people who know you are the people on social media or in your phone, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the people you work with. But just walking through daily life, you're a stranger. No one's perceiving you as anything other than on social media when they're constantly putting it in their face. So I feel like people who care about what they put out there, they're going to make it aesthetically pleasing because that's what the new thing is on social media. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like, I don't know.
About the soft girl life, or if you a dude, you got the nice car, nice apartment type of thing. It's more so like Instagram. I don't know if we talked about this before, but Instagram is just, it gives like, not for me or anybody, it just gives where you can't be yourself. And like TikTok is just so laid back and chill, and it's like a real community.
Yeah, TikTok is definitely a community.
And that's sure. Like Instagram, people like really, they feel, and I see a lot of people talk about this on TikTok too, like they feel like they can't be themselves, or they think twice about the picture they may post on Instagram. But when it comes to TikTok, it's like nothing. And I was like, damn, Instagram, why is it like that? Like, how did it get to there?
Because people started, like, I don't know, I'm not going to use the word intimidated, but it's like the more that these younger celebrities started popping out, and I feel like people felt like I'm supposed to be that way because we're the same age. And since I'm not going to post because now I feel nervous because I don't look like them. That's what I think. I'm not going to lie. That's exactly what I think happened. And I feel like I don't know where that switch like came from. Yeah. Because I don't know. I've always just, I don't know. I've always been myself, and I've never tried to like, I don't know. I
not
just
like
feel like,
is that the word, or not compete?
no,
like
no, I don't think they're competing or nothing. No, that ain't what I was trying to say. Because if they compete with their damn self.
But like, I guess like, well, I don't know what you're trying to say, but are you saying you never just like feel like you wasn't doing good?
Well, no, I never compare myself to like anybody else because comparison is the thief of joy. So I don't ever do that anyway because I'm just so in my own bubble anyway. Like I'm just in my own world. Like I never really pay attention to see or compare or anything. I just literally, sometimes I forget that other people exist because I be in my own fucking world doing me. You know what I'm saying? So I just, whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like social media is just a world of show off, maybe.
Yeah, and then I think I don't know where I was to this, but they were saying like the older girlies, like girlies in their 30s or whatever, they said I like feel like they're mean girls because they see younger girls like in their 20s, like with the influencer world and stuff, and I guess they feel like they missed out on something. They like, these 20-year-olds making more money than me just by going to fucking Sephora and Target. And then so I see that a lot with like the older girlies, like they turn into mean girls because they feel like, damn, how is this young girl making so much money? And I guess they like feel like they missed out on the opportunity. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you're doing good for yourself, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's why you don't compare yourself.
Yeah, and in the content world, I feel like a lot of girls probably deal with it too. Like, damn, she 22 too, or 25 too, got her own fucking business, fucking homeowner by 25. But that's just how it is with this content stuff and the social media stuff. But never doubt what you're doing. So
I don't know. It's like I never really just broke down people's like ages and accomplishments. That's what's taking the joy away. That's why you're a fucking mean girl or whatever, because you're saying, well, she do. Who cares? What? Or what? Her realm of life has nothing to do with yours. Just do what the fuck you want to do. Like, stop saying that she's 22 and she got this, and damn, I'm 20 this, and I don't like what. You know how many? There's billions of people. There's 100. You know how many 22-year-olds who's living life differently than you? Like,
just
it's billions of people in the world,
and it's because of social media. Like, if we didn't see this shit, like, have easy access to this, I don't think it would be all that going on, especially like with the comparison and the thief of joy and stuff that you was talking about. So social media just plays a huge role in it for sure.
You just gotta treat social media with how you what you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, use it for it if you want to, share your memories and post your pictures and just, be cute and have fun. But don't use it as I don't know. It's just social media. So just literally take it I don't know.
If you have to delete it or whatever, if it get like too toxic, because at a point in time, like Instagram was really toxic for me, and I was still getting on it, but not as much. And but some people have to delete the apps, and it's okay. Like take a little break, and you can re-download it a couple months or whatever. But I don't know.
It's just not real.
It's just
Just
a lot.
remember that it's not real. I could literally delete an IG and start a whole new page and just post Lamborghinis all day, and I don't even own a fucking Lamborghini. Like it's not real. Like who cares? Like
AI profile pictures and shit. We don't know who we talking to.
Like don't. I'm just not even saying it in the comparison way. I'm just saying like the fact that I can do that. You can create whatever persona you want. So if you want to be fucking rich, post that shit. Even if who gives a fuck? Because it's not real. Even if you don't, and you go home to whatever on IG, you Mister, what I'm saying, pop your shit or whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's all fake. Who gives a fuck anyway? You're gonna sign out. You're gonna close your phone. Close your phone, unless you got a flip phone. You're gonna close your fucking eyes and go to sleep, and then you're gonna live real life. Like who gives a fuck? Stop taking social media so serious. Who cares? Nope, I don't have a Lamborghini. I'm gonna post a Lamborghini. Who cares?
Dude, I think we talked about that. Or I know I've seen on social media like a girl had posted. I think it was Ruby Rose, like her money, or she posted it like I think Ruby Rose spent like $1,400 at the store or something. But the girl had like took it Ruby Rose post and made it seem like it was hers, like make it seem like she had did that. Like y'all got too much. Oh, I don't give a fuck to be doing all that now.
Yeah,
Like
just whatever. It's all fake.
Trolling, but I feel like she just said she was trolling because she got caught. But
yeah, if you're gonna do it seriously, then it's just not fun. But if you're gonna troll, then troll, whatever. Because, like I said, who gives a fuck about social media? Just stop. Just don't care. Okay, just be pretty or be sexy for the men, and just post your shit. Have fun. Use it as like a game. Like if you have an app on your phone that's a game, treat social media that way. It's all a fucking game. Like who gives a fuck?
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Look, we are all different on purpose. Hey, we all ain't gonna be the same. We all ain't gonna have the same shit. We all ain't gonna live the same life. Stop it with the comparisons and just live the life that you have. I don't know how to explain that other way.
Soft girl life just got all of the girlies, not all, but a lot of the girlies in a chokehold because they just want to be in that penthouse apartment with a man, paying no bills, posting they
can do that. That's possible.
Everybody, and not everybody, but I just feel like a lot of girlies, they see in that and they want that for themselves. But
that's called a dream. Chase it.
Man, if he can only afford, what he can afford, post that shit. Like, be grateful that he, doing something, making an effort at least. Like, he can't afford no Chanel or no Gucci. Okay. Can you afford Chanel or Gucci?
Right, but if it's a dream, whatever dream you have, chase it. So as long as you're okay that it's a dream and it's not your reality right now. But if you like, oh, I can't wait till I get a penthouse and a man gonna buy me Chanel's. Okay, boom, period, poo, period, per. You're gonna get it. Chase that dream.
Embarrassed of where you came from, basically.
Yeah, I hope not.
Okay, that was a cute little segment.
Oh boy.
Child, now we're gonna play intoxication.
Intoxication.
It says solo. If you led someone purposely, if you led someone on purposely, take a drink. So I always be clear, honey. Unless you know what's what.
So he never led nobody on that you didn't want.
Oh, no, I literally just tell them what the fuck it is.
I'm glad that was a solo.
It's not you leading people on.
They're letting people flirt for no reason and shit. Like, anybody done done that shit before. Like, no, I ain't going nowhere with you. I'm just literally flirting with your ass because I'm bored. Definitely have done it before.
Well, I don't know if I would call it leading on.
It's definitely leading on. I'm leading you on to think that we're about to go somewhere and we're not.
No, I never did that.
Yeah, for sure.
I may just have flirted before, but it may never give. Unless thinking you finna get more than what that is. But
flirting, like, I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about talking to them. Period. You saying get more than what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking.
Well, I'm saying just it's just literally just a flirt.
Yeah. See, I've been flirting for no reason. Like, everything.
Um,
So I've definitely done it before.
okay.
Oh, not that I do that now. I'm just saying I have done that before, like for sure. Because I just said that I'd be flirting for no reason, but I've done it before. I had to make sure I correct that statement. But anywho, solo. So I'm by myself. If you posted something sad on social media for attention, take a drink.
Nobody's sad.
No, I actually haven't.
May just posted something,
No, but I actually don't post memes.
It says posted a meme. It just says posted.
Well, I would assume something sad. I mean, what would be sad other than a meme?
A
So
quote
sad.
or something.
It's a meme, ain't it?
A quote is I don't know.
Like
a meme was just the actual. You know how like the Kim Kardashian crying face.
I'm saying like that's a meme or quote like meme, whatever. Quote meme, same thing. Like let's see. I've definitely yeah, people can read into shit, you know what I'm saying? So
might post something, get your attention, but it wasn't giving sad.
no. No.
Okay. Cardi, if you've ever broken a partner's phone, take a drink. Okay.
Damn, all these solos. If you ever hit an ex up when you see they're moving on, take a drink. Never. I won't even see you moving on, baby.
Bear, if you had to date someone playing, say who would it be or take to drink? If you had to date someone playing, Chris Brown. If I had to date someone playing, like say who I would date or take 2 drinks, Chris Brown.
That was a weird question.
I guess they can they didn't say it can be a
party. The youngest player in the group takes a drink. I guess that would be moi.
What's copy?
Well, if I had some apple juice and my son was here, he could have took a shot.
Girl. It says party. If you've ever had a whole face, take a drink.
I've never had a whole face. Oh God.
I don't think I don't never had a whole face. Like is a whole face just fucking a whole lot of people? What's the definition of a whole face?
Well, yeah, a phase of being a hoe.
Nah.
I just wasted this on myself.
Oh.
Because I was trying to drink it so fast to let y'all know that I'm taking this shot for the last part.
No face.
I just wasted that on me. But no, yeah, I've never had a whole face, honestly, because I've always been like in relationships, but never ever. And I know people like to say everybody had a whole face. I know that's like a normal saying, but it's not. It's really like
same.
And not everyone has had one.
Definitions of a whole face is different too. So
yeah, I mean, if I had to think of one, I would just think that it would just be a phase of where a woman or a guy is just doing a lot of whole shit, like not really giving a fuck about morals, not really caring. Like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Like on a norm, you probably wouldn't, but during the whole phase, you would. Type of shit. So I would think that, but I actually would never have had one. And I'm not saying that a whole phase is a bad thing, because if I would go back, I probably would have, but I didn't. So it is what it is.
A responsible whole face.
Right. I would hope all of them is responsible.
Yes, I'm gonna be really high in that.
Well, yeah, we have had a couple guests that said that they just ran through when their heart was broken and shit. So
okay, we shut that.
Vote. Who has the worst resting bitch face? She does. Go ahead and take that drink.
Worst is considered this face.
Like the most unapproachable. Like the worst is like, oh yeah, like resting bitch face. Let's not approach her. That's what you just let all your people.
I'm gonna practice 2 minutes in the mirror smiling.
Well, you said you don't like people.
Well, that was more approachable. Okay,
you made me shake.
Lordy. Who's the biggest player? Player with the most favorite.
Well, that's not fair. If you were single, would you be a player? I guess I gotta take a shot by default.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe.
I don't even know player. I could be one, and I choose not to be. Ain't that some shit?
I would be a player. I would just be, if I was single, I'd just be doing me.
Yeah.
Enjoying my little Twinkies.
What's player though? Like, cause player is what? What is play?
Like, categorized player is like, you know.
Cause we just talked about whole phase. What's player?
You could be a player and not be like fucking up. You could just be
Right.
just talking, entertaining a lot of women.
Yeah, that's definitely a player for sure. Letting every woman feel like, he like me type shit. Okay, definitely not a player because I'm definitely not making niggas feel like that or nothing like that. But I'm saying if I was to be in player mode, women can definitely make men feel that way or whatever, make multiple men feel that way or whatever. But yeah, I'm really just not interested. It's too much keeping up with niggas. You can't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Like I forgot who you are and what you like and who I'm taking. Yeah, I don't know who you are. No, I can't do it.
Never get you confused, man.
One and done me, please.
Or 2 at the most in these. I can't be doing. Don't have motherfuckers have a whole roster here, man.
Motherfuckers do have rosters. Right, 2 at the most. All right. Party. I have to stop drinking because party. If you've ever been out more than 3 days without a shower, been out. If you've ever been more than 3 days without a shower, okay. So I'm gonna say, been out? I done been in the field. Cause that's nasty. Okay, look, I'm gonna pour some Bacardi up in my little drinky drink.
Yeah, make a little mixed drink.
Boom.
Party. Made a fake account to call or text after you've been blocked. Take a drink.
No, I wouldn't say fake account. Now it's me. Yeah, but I have done that before, but it wasn't no fake shit. It was me.
You just made a new account?
No, like a text free.
Oh.
I was back in my sim days, but really ain't nothing like that now.
Yeah, no time to be.
I definitely did that, because these new niggas is sassy now. They block. These new niggas is sassy, but no, that was in my old days, y'all. I still live with.
Okay.
Confess a kink or take 2 drinks. Did we do this already?
Yeah, so many people even say. I did it. You didn't do it.
Kink? Confess a kink? You know what? I do have a kink.
Huh.
Do you have OCD? Steady fixing the stacks when the stacks all. Every time I set a card, she's like, it's just like it's just a card. Oh, we playing cards. All right.
You perceive me as a perfectionist?
No, just from that. See how I said from what a person's doing or saying, I'll make a perception. That's why I'm like, you got OCD. But okay, I'm confessing a kink, right? Okay. Let me think.
What do you want to say my kink was? I don't know.
I forget too. You said something about smelling good or something. Did you say?
I think I said spit in the mouth. But,
okay, yeah, you did say that. You did say that. I do have a kink of being choked. I really like the feeling of not being able to breathe. But of course, when it gets too bad, air me out. Get some air.
That's why I said you like the gag ball stuff.
No, that's different. I've never even experienced no gag ball, so I know I don't like it because that's how I know I didn't say it because I've never had a gag ball in my fucking mouth. But I'm saying like the hands around my neck, I like that. I like to choke and I like to feel because when they choke you, your ears kind of plug. It's kind of like you're out of zone. Like you don't hear nothing. You're in the world now. Yeah, and then you let it go. Get your air back.
Okay, now.
So yeah, that's one of my kinks, I guess.
I'm gonna say, "What daddy's girl like you?"
Well, that's a kink too. I love saying that. I love, being submissive in that, certain time. So yeah, Zaddy, am I your baby?
Did you pull them? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There. Tell your biggest turn on or take a drink. I think I had said my turn on. You don't
Biggest is kind of crazy because it's like biggest.
tell your biggest turn on.
See, when I pulled that question, I was confused too. It took
My
like 5 minutes to answer it.
sexual. My biggest turn on is just a man in general. Like you taking care. Like I feel taken care of. Like that's a big ass turn on.
Yeah.
Like you gonna take care of me, basically.
You know what? I know that was probably solo or whatever, but when I answered the question, it took me some time because I was thinking of sexual. Honestly, if we think about non-sexual, my biggest turn on would be someone who's like says what they're gonna like. Don't say shit unprovoked. Actually, yeah, and then not do it. That's what I'm saying. Do what you say you don't do.
I like it.
Like, yeah.
Like don't have me wondering.
Or having to remind you, or just fucking do it without me asking, or like someone who just like takes the initiative and you don't have to say nothing. Like, oh, he said he gonna do that and he did it. Like, damn, I thought he was gonna. That's all. So
yeah, don't say we just you gonna take me somewhere and
yeah, just talking just to be heard. Like I didn't need to hear that. I'm good. Don't lie to me.
shit either. It's irritating.
Like fuck. And then when I remind you about it, now you gotta ask.
All we gonna do it.
Okay.
You said that a month ago.
Okay. So yeah, don't do that. Solo. If you've ever flirted with your friend's ex, take a drink. How should I judge this card?
To judge it how it's
Huh?
how it's been.
I'm gonna take a drinky drink because y'all know who y'all know. But
Girl, I'm gonna get the tea on that one.
hmm?
I'm gonna have to get the tea on.
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm not talking about anything that's not like. I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Who? No, that's not what.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just. That's why I said let me judge this card. So let me put the shot down then.
Well, cause y'all were. I get what you said.
But was it friend? So it's like I don't know. Maybe I should just not take the card.
Share friends. Ex. No, that's not.
That's not the same.
No, because they weren't in a relationship.
Okay. Well, whatever. I was
That
trying.
this would be for him. If he was reading, he would take a shot. But you know.
Okay, maybe I read it wrong then. Okay, well, whatever. I was just trying to.
Ex.
Oh, whatever. It was. I pulled a card. Should I pull another one? Okay. Well, I just do the shot. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, you didn't do it. It says there. Does size matter? Give your opinion or take a drink.
We did that.
Yes and yes. I ain't gonna say yes and no. So I guess I can't say yes and no. I don't. How girls be saying like they want a big old thing. Your thing don't gotta be super big now because I'm a petite girly. I don't need all that in me. Okay,
And it's gonna hurt.
yeah, my walls they don't need all that in me. So I'm the average size. I ain't gonna put no inches on it, but it can't be super small now.
Yeah, I mean, but a big thing really is
I
pleasurable.
definitely want you to be packing, but it don't have to be given like how
Monsterish.
Yeah, what they call it, Jingo. What they call it?
Mandingo.
Yeah, him. It can be large, a nice size. Yeah, but it don't have to be like y'all be wanting big ass Febreze bottles. Like
It's like
I don't.
come on now. What's left in there?
I would say yeah, it matters.
Size does matter because you will be completely turned off if you have a small thing. Like if we, are about to have sex and I look at it and it's small, like I'm gonna remember that forever. Like you have a small thing, you know what I'm saying? No matter what else comes after this, your thing is small. Now, if we happen to still go through it and it's good, okay, whatever. It was just good that time. I got blessed and I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, have a bad time with you. But after this, your dick is still small.
Yeah, it's still small. I mean, all the big things have good sex, but
right.
Better. Maybe you have a better chance having better sex, I guess, if it's bigger.
Yeah, because at least she'll feel penetrated.
And not just like, okay, are you in me?
I had a friend She told me that she slept with a dude who thing was so small she felt like he gave her some coochie.
Not y'all was scissoring.
They was scissoring, honey.
That is crazy. And then having to suck it.
Oh no, you couldn't. Please.
Okay, drag me, Lord. So yeah, size matters. Okay. Do you want to do one more round?
Send a risky text or take a drink.
You take a risky Texas food.
What's risky?
That's what I was saying. Like, what's risky? But I guess like you could take somebody and say something risky.
What's risky?
Like I want to have a baby or something. Or,
That's real risky. I don't know. Let's not put that in the air.
but you know, the tongue is powerful. Whatever they say.
Yeah, there's power in the tongue for sure.
But I mean, it's not power in the fingers. It's only power in the tongue.
Yeah.
So
When you speak
you
that
ain't
into the
speaking.
universe of the realm.
It's just you texting it. But I guess I spoke it up. So
Yeah, you did. I think a risky text. Hey Siri, what's an example? Hey Siri, what's an example of a risky text? What is a risky text?
girl, you know what risky is now.
Shit risky over here. What's risky?
Then you should be able to say anything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not risky.
But it'd be considered risky. It's just not risky to you.
Okay. So what should I say? What the fuck is a risky text? Come on now, we're grown here.
Yeah, so whatever you think was something spicy.
Dun, 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 I'm loving it. Ooh, that sounded good. If you thought
Are you answering it?
I don't know what to say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Please don't take a drink. Then.
Yeah, take a drink.
Okay. Okay, last card. It says there, give an unpopular opinion or take a drink. No, an unpopular opinion. I already stated one of my unpopular opinions.
What was that?
That you should not wait to marriage to have sex. I don't know another unpopular opinion that I have.
Are you gonna eat that cookie?
You can eat it. What else?
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion. And I know it's the system is fucked up. But I feel like if the father is active in the child's life and y'all got a good co-parenting relationship, that father should not have to pay child support.
No, that's
Okay.
normal.
Yeah, but there are fathers out there who do have to pay child support and they still are actively in their child's life. The mama might want the child support, but it might be some moms out there who didn't want the father to be on child support, but they have to be on child support.
Wow.
So just because of something like I forgot why, but yeah.
The only way they get put on child support is if the mother files the
No,
paperwork.
my brother paid child support for all three of his kids, and neither one of the two baby mamas wanted him to be on child support. But I forgot why he had to be on child support.
They got food stamps?
I think they do have food stamps.
That's why then. When they went and applied for food stamps. But they had to, there was a paperwork that came in the mail that let them know he's going to be on.
Yeah, they know that. But it wasn't like their choice, is what I'm saying. Like if it was their choice solely.
I mean, they could have not got the food stamps, I guess.
Food on food stamp. Kids.
I guess. I mean, but shit, that was either or. They was either going to get the money or food stamps.
And now they get food stamps and child support.
Damn.
So.
Well, yeah, that's usually why. They either going to fill it out or it's because they're getting government assistance, and the government's like, "Hey, why do you need government assistance? If they have a dad, put them on child support." So that's what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, that's my whole opinion. I know that has nothing to do with us. It's just the system. But even if they do have government assistance, if the mom don't want the dad on child support, that should be her choice. He shouldn't get put on child support.
Well, then the government's saying, "Well, don't ask me for help. Ask him for help." That's what the government's saying.
He is helping.
But I'm saying that's what the government is saying. I'm not talking about your brother. I'm talking about
any man in this same situation, like he is helping.
But if he was helping, she would need government assistance. That's what the government is saying.
But I don't get why the government would even the government anyway. That's a whole nother fucking topic. But the way shit is just set up is just stupid to me.
Yeah, definitely. But that's what they're saying. They're saying if he's helping and giving you money or taking care of the kids equally or whatever, you shouldn't need government assistance. If you're asking us for money for food, that means you're not getting enough from him. So that's what it is.
Yeah, but I just feel like, why is it your decision?
Because you asking me to give you money. You applying for me to give you some money. So
because I need more. Yeah, the shit is.
So ask him for more, because that's what it is. That's what the government is saying. So that's why they're saying, yeah, the child support.
So if you don't got it here, where the fuck is the child support gonna come from?
Maybe if he get put on child support, he'll go get it because now he got something to pay for. I don't know. The government ain't never got the right answer.
So it makes sense. Like,
I mean, no, it definitely makes sense. I definitely understand why. I just don't think they should be doing it. But that's why they're saying, why do you need our assistance if the kid has two parents?
Well, I don't think it makes sense, because even if they were taking care of the kid or whatever, it's still hard out here for anybody. Like,
that's for sure.
Jobs not paying us enough, even for single mother.
Groceries going up.
Shit is just expensive for people who don't even have kids. So
yeah, that part they don't understand.
Yeah. Like, we both take care of a kid, but we still need help. Hell, you can help us in some aspect. Like, if he's taking care of, other shit, then hell, can you just help me with food,
Yeah. So, the government's like, whatever. Even though all the shit's going up, the government's like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that would be my unpopular opinion.
Well, what do okay. I don't have an unpopular opinion. I already said mine. All right. So now we must get in the hot seat.
The hot seat.
You already know. And I'm going to go first this time. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. Shoot your shot right now to your crush on camera.
Wow. Period.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling you for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to know, how you feel about me. I think that you look real nice, handsome man, you know what I'm saying? And I've been feeling you. I think you've been feeling me. So just let me know what's up. Like, you think I look good? Because I think you look good. What we doing?
What's the vibe?
What's tea? Hit my line.
Okay. Name 3 people that you find attractive, non-famous.
Ooh.
That's easy.
Okay.
3 people I find attractive, non-famous. I think Myron Collins is a very attractive man. Shout out to you. Who else? I think he's attractive. Look, I've had to pull up. I just instantly thought of Myron because he's just such a pretty boy if you know him. Non-famous. I'd say my brother. He's not famous.
Yeah. Whoever you find attractive that's not famous.
My brother, shout out to you, handsome man. Oh, I could have said my cousin. He's very attractive too.
Let me see. Let me see what cuz look like.
My cousin Kentrell.
Not Kentrell. A in the top and the top.
I'm trying to find.
Let me see him.
That picture is blurry.
I don't know no cousin named Kentrell.
He's I might find another picture, but he's on my mom's side. Actually, my Uncle Michael's son. Yeah.
He be around?
Just like family gatherings.
I'll see him at the wedding, I guess, huh? All right. With the dreads and without the dreads.
He's a dreadhead himself. His dreads are pretty long too, but he just got like the shade and then just the
Oh, wow.
very different. Hey, my brother, and my cousin Control.
Period, per.
Okay.
That wraps our cute little subtle episode.
Does.
So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, catch up on all the latest episodes. DM us if you want to be on the show. Let us know how you feel. We open all guests. So just, come sit in the hot seat and see what it's about.
Yes, y'all. We love having guests, so definitely hit us up if you want to be on the show.
And I think that's about it. I think that's all we got for y'all. Stay tuned for more,
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Talk to me nice, so don't talk to me twice.
Bye.